Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So first, let me introduce myself. My name is Reiska Kristien Simanungkalit, and right now I would like to tell you my material today is about designing ELT material of reading. Okay, without any further ado, let's check the material. Okay, next for the base competencies is pertama, menangkap makna secara kontekstual terkait fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan. Teks deskriptif sangat pendek dan sederhana terkait orang. Yang kedua, menyusun teks deskriptif sangat pendek dan sederhana terkait orang dengan memperhatikan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan secara benar dan sesuai konteks. Nah, untuk indikator pencapaiannya yang harus diraih oleh siswa adalah siswa dapat mengidentifikasi teks deskriptif terkait orang berdasarkan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan secara tepat. Yang kedua, siswa dapat menyusun teks deskriptif sangat pendek dan sederhana terkait orang berdasarkan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan sesuai dengan konteks. Okay, next. Okay, next for the learning material is the first descriptive text is definition and social function. So this will be explained by the teacher or it will be read by the students. In here, descriptive text is a text which says what a person or thing is like. It's purpose to describe and reveal a particular person, place, or thing. Here is the example of descriptive text. Okay, the example it will be read by the students. It is about Namaidi Ayunda, and right, this is the continuous of the text. Okay, you can read by yourself, I think. So, before the activity, I have prepared the preparation task. This is match the words of adjective with the meaning below. The number one is done for you. Okay, in here the students have to match the word of adjective and the meaning. Okay, next. Okay, next. This is in the left. This is also the preparation task. This is find the nouns and adjective. So circle the nouns and underline the adjective in the following sentence. So the students in here have to underline the adjective from the sentence below. Okay, for the first activity, that is about descriptive text, my father. So the teacher will be read the text, and then the students have to listen the teacher and watch out the pronunciation, and then they also have to read aloud after the teacher. Okay, this is about my father. I think you can also read this text. Okay, next. Okay, next, that is the learning material. It is about the generic structure of descriptive text. This will be explained by the teacher also. So in here, when writing descriptive text, there are some generic structure for our writing to be true. The arrangement is the first identification, contains about the introduction of a person, place, animal, or object will be described. So for the example is Mr. Mazruki is my father. My favorite artist is Maudi Ayunda, something like that. And the second is description. This contains a description of something such as animal, things, place, or person by describing its features, forms, colors, or anything related to what the writer described. Okay, for the second activity, that is based on the text. My father, this is from the text in activity 1. Write down the generic structure of the text and make the table in your book. Okay, so in here the students must write down the text about my father in activity 1, and then they have to make it from the they have to make a table on it. Okay, next. Okay, next the learning material. Language features of descriptive text. The first, okay, this is also will be explained by the teacher also, or the students maybe can read a lot of it. And if there are any question of the students, the teacher can answer it. Okay, for the first is noun in the descriptive text. Use specific principles such as my mom, my friends, my love, myself, Uncle Jim, my cat, Rico Rabbit. Okay. The second is adjective. The use of adjective to clarify the noun. For example, beautiful girl, a handsome man, a shy woman, or a smart kid. Okay. The third is the use of simple present tense. The sentence pattern used is simple present tense because it tells the facts or of the object described. Okay, the last is action verbs that show an activity. For the examples like run, sleep, walk, and many more. Okay, for the next activity, that is a third activity, that is read the text below, find out the adjective and action verb from the text. Okay, so the students must have read the text and find out what is the adjective and the action verb from the text about Claudia. Okay, next. Okay, for the next activity, there is a fourth activity. So the students have to read the text about Mrs. Aprin and then answer the question. Okay. So this is the text about Mr. Aprin. Mr. Aprin is my aunt. She is my father's sister. Her job is a nurse. Now she works in a hospital near her place. Okay, I'm so sorry. There is typo. Okay, I think you can read by yourself. And then the questions is, what is the purpose of the text? Who is Mrs. Aprin? What Mrs. Aprin looks like? What is the occupation of Mrs. Aprin? And the last, how she can make her body slimmer. Okay, next. Okay, for the next activity, that is activity 5. I think I make a mistake. So it is the fill in the blank. So complete the text to answer the question. So the students have to read very, very carefully to find out the word that missing in the text. Okay, this is about my father. This is only 3 questions. I think you can read by yourself. Okay, just next. Okay, for the last activity is 6th activity. I'm so sorry. Describe people around you. You can describe your friends, your family, or your favorite person. Describe at least 2 paragraphs. Okay, in here the students have to describe the people around them. It could be friends, family, or their favorite person. Okay, they have to describe at least 2 paragraphs or more. Okay, next. I think that's all my presentation about designing in ELT material. I'm so sorry if I have any mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.